Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be looking at mobile phone plan options in Australia. While there are a number of postpaid and prepaid SIM options, as well as mobile phone plus SIM options, today we're only going to be looking at postpaid SIM options. This means SIM cards that already have money put onto them, or plans where you already pay for the month that you're paying for or the year that you're paying for. Depending on your response, if you are interested in learning about the other options as well, I'll make another video in the future. In Australia, there are three main service providers. They are Telstra, Optus and Vodafone. So Telstra is a local company and they have a reputation for providing the greatest coverage. The next one is Optus. They're an international company and they're known for providing good coverage, especially in the cities. Finally, we have Vodafone. They used to have a bit of a bad reputation previously, but they have improved this coverage in the last few years. Now moving on from the network providers, you have all of the service providers that use these networks to provide mobile phone data plans. So at the moment, there's more than 35 providers that I was able to find, but there's always new ones coming up, so by the time you come to Australia, there might be even more options as well. You can separate these providers based on what network they use. So I'll just go through a few options that there are available, and I'll just separate them using the Telstra, the Optus and the Vodafone network. So going through the Telstra options, here are some of the providers available on the network. Aldi Mobile, Boost Mobile, Telechoice, C Mobile, Woolworths Connect, Leica Mobile, Pennytel, Belong, Southern Phone. Now we're on to Optus, which has the following providers on its network: Amazim, Commander, Dodo, iPrimus, Via, Virgin Mobile, and finally, looking at the Vodafone network, here are the following providers: C Mobile Red, Felix Mobile, Kogan Mobile, iiNet, Internode, Lebara, and TPG. So in terms of SIM-only plans, each of these providers also have a variety of SIM-based plans, such as a data-only SIM, which, as its name implies, only has data, but no calls or texts. Monthly plans, which are charged every month and have a certain call, text or data limit for the month. Long expiry plans, which are either 6 months or 12 months long, and they generally just top over at the end of the time period, so at the end of 6 months it'll just top over, or at the end of 12 months it'll just top over. Some options where they can also go for a number of years as well. And finally, you can also get short-term plans, which are for 7 days and only have a limited amount of data and some calls and texts. You can also find more information for plans like this on the provider's website. In terms of buying the SIM, there are a few places you can go to actually get a SIM card. Some examples include going to a grocery store, going to a petrol pump. When you arrive in Australia as well, there are SIM cards available at the airport. You can also get them at convenience stores, such as 7-Eleven, as well as news agencies as well. When you do get a SIM card, you'll also need to provide ID. So when you get the SIM card, you don't only need to provide it there, but when you do go to activate the SIM, you need to provide your name, your date of birth, as well as your home address. In terms of the home address, it just means where you're staying at in Australia. So if you are just travelling through, you can include the hotel address as well. And when you do provide this, you'll also need to provide some sort of identification. So if you're an international traveller, a passport will do. In terms of the SIM card itself, here's an example of an Amazim SIM pack. You'll see on the front that it actually has what provider it has, what provider it uses on the top left, as well as how much value is on the card, and it also includes details about what type of pack this is. So this is just a SIM-only starter pack. And then on the back, you've also got what's included inside. So this includes both, it includes a large SIM which can also be then turned into a micro SIM or a nano SIM, as well as instructions on how to activate the SIM. So when I open the pack itself, it actually includes a SIM number, both on the SIM card as well as underneath my finger. I just don't want to provide that information. And more instructions that you'll need are also available on the website. So you can just use this as well as the details on the website to set up the SIM. And normally the process takes a few hours, but it shouldn't take more than a day. In addition, to make it easier for you to set up as well, they've also included a QR code on the other side of the page. So you can use that as well to start the activation process. So that'll just take you to the website. Thanks for watching today's video, and I hope to see you again next time. If you have any questions or comments, just include them down below, and I'll try and get back to you to help you out as required. If you have any issues setting up your SIM card as well, just comment below and I'll try and help you out. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.